my fellow readers. In this video, I'm going to be opening up the OwlCrate exclusive edition of Gallant by V.E. Schwab. This is the Barnes & Noble exclusive first edition signed. Like, how can I say this? Just awkwardly. So inside it's autographed. I picked this one up, like I did the pre-order special, and yeah, I'm excited to see what it looks like. So this was actually supposed to have, I think, special like trying to think of my words. The inside. It was supposed to have special print, but there was a problem in the production. I don't know. Anyway, they couldn't do that, but they did include them as just an art print. And so these are the two prints, and they were supposed to be the inside flaps of the book, but didn't work out that way. It's fine. I'll add them to my book art collection that I have from other boxes that I've gotten, and it's fine. It's not make or break. There's also this beautiful wood bookmark that says, "I can shape death, but you can give it life." And I mentioned in my haul video, where I showed that I picked this up, that I was already reading this book before the book was released. I had an ARC, I think from NetGalley. It was either Edelweiss or NetGalley. So I was reading it. I didn't get to finish it before the release date. I finished it very close to the release date, though. And yeah, this did not come in until well after the release date because of the delays in production and what have you, so it was fine. Here it is, shrink wrapped. Let's open it up. So it does have beautiful sprayed edges, all in black. I just thought it looked really cool. I don't know. I'm easy to please. Oh, I forgot it had this. This is signed. Yeah, word's gone. The little book thing that goes inside. You know what I mean. One of those. I did want to compare. Yeah, okay, same words on the cover. Everything casts a shadow, even the world we live in. Ooh, pretty. Okay, the inside is different. Beautiful. The regular isn't even the regular, but it's just signed is the only difference. The normal book is just a red book. So that one's beautiful. So this one's beautiful. I love this. There must always be a prior at the gate. I think. Yeah, the inside's the traditional, so this should have been the other art. But instead it's the standard art, which is fine. I just wanted to see if there was anything else special in it. I think the rest is standard. And book plate, there we go. I am going to take my signed book plate, which is what this is, even though it's based on the word, and place it inside the book. Because it belongs there. And then I'll just talk a little bit about Gallant because I did finish it. So this is not my favorite of V.E. Schwab's work. But I found there was almost like this deep sadness to the book, like a built-in melancholy that kept me reading it, which is good. The shadows are not real. The dreams can never hurt you. You will be safe as long as you stay away from Gallant. All her life, Olivia Pryor has wondered who she truly is and where she belongs. Her only clue is a slim, battered journal, her mother's journal, full of entries that seem to show that she was unraveling and drawings that look like blots of ink. Until Olivia notices a hand, a door, a bloom, a skull. Then a letter beckons Olivia home, to Gallant, the one place her mother's journal warns her never to go. Olivia goes anyway. Of course she does. What she finds is her last living relative and her family's manor. A manor with a ballroom and a sitting room and a study and a sprawling, vibrant garden, and the crumbling ruin of a garden wall with an iron door, a door she must never open. But no one at Gallant sent Olivia that letter, and no one will tell her what haunts her cousin's dreams, what happened to her mother, or what lies on the other side of the wall. Did the shadows call Olivia home? What will they ask of her in return? And I think the book was touted as a blend of Crimson Peak and The Secret Garden, which I do sort of get, especially there's like the element of the garden and the mystery around the family, and I guess an interesting cousin relationship. That sounds weird. But to go into the overarching melancholy of the piece, we have Olivia, who is an orphan and has felt totally alone in the world. She's been raised at this one of those boarding school type structures, and Olivia is a mute. She cannot speak. She can hear, but just she cannot speak. I don't know if they really... I guess maybe that has part to do with her parentage, so I'm not going to like spoil why that would be the case, but it adds a nice element to the character instead of being this standard thing, because it impacts how she can relate to other people and communicate with them. Again, this isn't a time period with tech savvy like stuff to help out. Like nowadays, there's a lot more. You can text somebody and communication is aided in that sense. She has like a slate that she can write things on, but if people choose to walk away from her or ignore her or not read the words that she's saying, then it's very alienating. Which I also liked too, because you see the strength of this character as she's dealing with that kind of issue where people will just choose to ignore her. She is made fun of at the school where she's living, and just a lot of it is not good for Olivia. She really has to deal with a lot that most people don't have to deal with. And so when she gets that letter that she believes is from her uncle, making claim to her and asking her to come home, she's thrilled by that because she's always felt not wanted and an outcast. So she's very hopeful. Then when she gets there, she discovers that her uncle is dead. Her cousin didn't summon her, and he doesn't think that his father did either, and that she should have stayed away. There are also 2 servants that live in the house and help take care of it. But yeah, there's an overall mystery of what's going on with the house. Why don't they want her there? What happened with her mother? And what's the deal with the garden? Because it seems like they're always clearing out these like weed things. And she's told to stay away from the door. So a big part of it is her just like unraveling this mystery that also goes into her parentage and where she comes from. And I don't know, I liked a lot of it. I think the only things that like I ended up with issues with were the fact that she... Not really that she... I wished that there had been more... I guess things settled with her cousin. And I mean, his story's really sad too. You do get to see some of the backstory about why the cousin is being the way that he is and what happened there. And I don't know, like there's all different components that I really, really liked, but there's just some that I wish that we had more of, and we didn't. And that was just hard for me because I was like, I really wish I had more of X, but I didn't. But I also get why there wasn't, if that makes sense. This is a YA book, so you can't have it be too long. I mean, I say that, but there's a lot of long YA. I don't know. I think in general it just told the story that it meant to tell, and so I didn't want to go beyond that. And I guess my only comment is that the story that it has to tell is very melancholy. So if you're not prepared for this deep sadness, you're going to be a bit disappointed, I guess. Overall, I like sad things, so it does work for me. Like, again, it wasn't my favorite of V.E. Schwab's books, but I did like it. There was a lot of, like, debate over the author name, because usually V.E. Schwab writes V.E. Schwab as the adult genre, and Victoria Schwab was was always middle grade and teen, and so like a lot of people were put off by the name. But you know what, I feel like it is V.E. Schwab's decision, and if V.E. feels more like the appropriate author name, I'm fine with it. I really couldn't care less. I know that Victoria is the same as V.E., like writing wise. And I think this does have marketability between adult readers and teen readers. So it's like, what are they? I guess I don't get the argument. Like, I don't get what the point is. What's the problem? It's just bizarre to me. I just don't get it. But yeah, I now have 2 copies of this book, but I like that it's, you know, they're different. So this is black, this is the red. Actually, they go really well, and also complement well the other V.E. Schwab books, which are often in like red and black colors. So I'm really excited. I can't remember what the original cover looked like for Addie LaRue, because I got the exclusive edition, which was black, and then I think I bought an edition later that was dark blue, which I'm not like a huge, I kind of want to get rid of that volume. I like the book. That's kind of pointless to my collection. I thought there was more to it than what it was, if that makes sense. Like, I thought there was extra material and there wasn't, so other than it being blue, it serves no point for my collection. Like, these are very different. They both have the signature, only this one is actually in the book, and this is that, you know, you just get the little sticker. I don't know, that's my thoughts on Gallant. I would say it's worth a read if you do like the darker fantasy aspect, and you like bits with mystery. There was a lot of it that I really liked. I thought was really, really good. And V. Schwab's a good writer. Like, that's a really base way to put it, but very successful with characters and plot, and it shows through here as well. Like I said, if my biggest complaint is that I wish I had more time in the world, then that's not like that horrible of a complaint. That is it for this video. Until next time, bye.